Have any of you guys heard about that major earthquake that struck Southeast Asia earlier today? From what I'm seeing and from what I'm hearing, countries like Myanmar and Thailand are the most affected. And the videos coming out of the area are absolutely horrifying. Buildings collapsing, homes collapsing, skyscrapers shaking back and forth and collapsing. People are lining bodies up on the street. The death toll right now is at about 150 people, but they fear that thousands of people are dead. The recovery efforts are underway. In some areas, they can't even dig through the rubble right now because they say it's too dangerous. For example, in Thailand, there was a huge skyscraper under construction. Hundreds, if not over 1,000 people were working on this skyscraper when the earthquake struck, and down came the entire skyscraper. People were still in the skyscraper working on various levels, various floors. There was even someone in a crane at the top of the skyscraper when it came down. Horrifying footage. Now we know that at least 3 or 4 people are dead at that site alone. But there's hundreds of other people still missing underneath the rubble. And that's one of the places where they say it's too dangerous to really be digging around the rubble right now. So an all-around horrifying situation. And another scary thing is seeing these skyscrapers. They shake back and forth. And all of these skyscrapers, they have these pools and stuff, right? All of these high-rise buildings, they have pools all the way up on the top floor and on some of the highest levels. And as these buildings shake, you just see water flying everywhere. And I mean, it's really scary stuff. I want to go ahead and roll some footage so you guys can see what I'm talking about here, because words won't do it justice. Let's roll this clip and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
What the fuck? Mate, what the fuck? Mate! Look, stand up, look.
No, the building's still shaking.
Oh my
I don't know about you guys, but seeing those just huge buildings swaying back and forth in the way that they are, it's so scary to me. But it makes it 10 times scarier when you see the water flying everywhere, because you know that this water is coming from pools that are on the balconies of these buildings. And the pools are just sloshing. That's how much the building is shaking. It's shaking so much that the water from the pools it's just pouring over the side of the building. But to make matters worse, as you guys saw in the clips you just watched, some people are chilling inside of the pool as this happens. They literally have these pools now that are on the edge of the balconies where it looks like you could just swim out, you could just swim right off the top of the building, right? And people are just chilling, trying to hold on to the wall. No, get the hell out of the pool. You see how when the earthquake struck, it sloshes the water out of the pool? You can go sloshing right along with it. And I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happened to some people today. Like worst nightmare, new nightmare unlocked. Some of the scariest stuff I could possibly think of. You're trying to have a relaxing time. You're like on the 150th floor. You know what I mean? You're like 90 stories up. You're in a pool and it's sloshing back and forth during a 7.2 magnitude earthquake. You just get sloshed right out that thing. But no. In today's day and age, what's most important is not your health. It's not your safety. It's catching things on video. And when we see the death tolls when it comes to tragedies like this one, I always wonder, how many of those people stopped to record a video instead of trying to save their lives? Because I can guarantee you that there are hundreds of people who may still be with us today. They may have survived this catastrophe if their first reaction was not to pull out their phone. Like humans, we are evolving in a mysterious way, in a way that does not help us. We used to have something called fight or flight, right? Which is this reaction, almost like an animalistic reaction that we have when our life is in danger, to either fight back if someone's trying to kill you, or to run. Get the hell out of there. Now we don't have the fight or flight instinct. A lot of people don't. People's instinct is, oh, let me get out my phone. If I'm on the top of that building, the building starts shaking back and forth violently. I see that the pool right here filled with water is sloshing back and forth. That lets me know right away, hey, this water could carry me right off the side of the building. Not only am I I'm going to get as far away from this pool as I can, I'm going to try to make my way out of the building, do something. The most dangerous place you could be is on top of that balcony right now. Because even if you're not in the pool, like I said, the way this building is shaking, the water could just sweep you right away. And I wouldn't be surprised if that happened to some people today. But yeah, as I was saying, we live in this day and age where the first human reaction, at least for a lot of people, younger people than some of you watching this video, the first human reaction is pull out a phone. It's not defend yourself. It's not to get out of harm's way. It's pull out a phone. But without people pulling out these phones, I guess we wouldn't see the extent of the damage that was caused by this earthquake. So it's one of those situations where you're like, yeah, I'm glad we got this video, but I'm not glad that you risked your life to film this video. You know what I mean? But you guys let me know what you think about all of this. I'll keep an eye on this situation. I'll update you if we get any other news. Let me know what you think below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.